You're here with Triple MOM, and I'm your girl C.ME, and you are listening to the very first video cast. The very first video cast for Weekbeat Magazine issue 2022. Happy New Year, everyone. Your life is doing great, because mine is too. We are here with the very successful, cultural, appropriate Black man who is here to tell us about why is it so important for the music community to have their hand in more than one business venture. I know a lot of people feel like just being the talent is what's imperative, but what really is important, that we find a way to have our hands in many different outlets, many different things that could not only bring financial stability, generational wealth, but also expand the mind to be more alert. I really want to touch on that topic this evening. And for this evening, we have a very special guest. And I want you to tell people your name.
I appreciate you for having me. I go by the name of DeuceDucartier. Happy New Year. I feel good.
Well, let's back it all the way up, because the first time that I actually saw and met you was at a radio station, and you were doing music at the time. And then years later, what fascinated me about you is that you understood the music industry as well as the business industry. And I think that's very important. Like I tell people all the time, you don't need to sign anything without speaking to your lawyers or having that type of legal representation. And I feel like that you understand that. So I just want you to go ahead and tell our generation, the millennial generation, tell them exactly what it is you do, why you do it, and what you do. What is it called?
Yes, my name is Ducartier, and I do music, and I bring innovation to the world about making people and just motivating and just expansion.
So I love that you said that expansion, because that's basically what we're trying to do in our community. But I've been around people who've definitely started businesses and who've just stayed in that one field. They didn't actually expand to like a franchise or have like a chain of businesses.
Right.
But so your business or your brand, like, what is it called?
Yeah, so it's like my name is Ducartier. That's the brand me. But I also have a software company called Electronics Technologies, and underneath that software company, there's multiple that specialize in different services and ways to either help people with finding clients or just opportunities, getting profits and stuff like that.
Okay, so when you say opportunities, do you plan on hiring, like having a staff of employees, and who is, I guess, your ideal employee when it comes to and say it again,
Electronics Technologies. It's just like it's the parent hub for all of the other software technology companies.
And so who would you hire? Like if someone had to write their resume, if someone had to come to you and actually be like, Deuce, I want to work for you. I want to be a part of this brand. I want to be a part of the app. I want to, I want to find a department in your business and actually, capitalize off it, work, behind the scenes. Who would be your ideal employee? What would they have to have? What would they have to possess?
They have to definitely possess passion and a good vision. You gotta see, because a lot of these companies are startups.
Sure.
They're kind of like where we're headed. You gotta see what the people need.
It's funny that you said that, because I feel like a lot of people who are in business, who are in the music industry, they have the passion I feel like they only have enough passion for one thing. But you speak it in terms as if, no, you have to have passion.
Yeah.
You just
like, cause
don't just rest on one thing.
Yeah, the other things that you had a passion for would make it push, your business idea.
It's about focusing on one thing, and when you accomplish that thing, then it will create a domino effect to all your other passions. People feel like you have to multitask, and what we're talking about is not multitasking. What we're talking about is bringing everything together, making it into a full circle. And what you're talking about is like a chain.
Right.
Yeah, it's like a web.
Master each thing, you take your time with it, you respect the craft.
Mm-hmm.
You have to show respect. That's what allows you to learn it. You're not just coming in like, take your time.
Yeah, and definitely do your research.
Yeah, do your research.
Yes, do your research. What I want to know from you is, how do you see yourself in the next, I don't want to say in the next 5 years, because who knows what the world's going to be in 5 years, you know what I'm saying? But what I want to know is, like, what are your goals for your business? Like, do you want to take it overseas? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you want to stay home local, support your locals?
So yeah, my goals are to make a lot of other goals, people dreams come true. We definitely want to expand overseas.
Honestly, like, and I said this off camera, but just hearing you speak about it more, it's I'm definitely proud of you, brother. I'm definitely proud of you, because not a lot of people know how to start a business, and a lot of people think that it's something that can be taught. It's something that has to be experienced. You just can't sit in a class and learn business all day. You have to go out and make it happen. I wanted to know some of the hardships that you have faced, or the hardships that you're looking forward to facing, and how you might have overcame these hardships. Give some of our young entrepreneurs, like, some of the advice that they would have to, when they come to that brick wall, when they come to that, being stagnant. Tell them, how did you overcome these things?
Yeah, you're going to definitely go through the hardships, and you're going to have to deal with them best way you can, hopefully with ease, breeze through it. But, just finding staff and having people see the vision, it's not that easy.
Yeah.
So putting together that team, and then getting the business going, getting the money coming in, and, getting people to sign up or apply or whatever your business is, it takes hard work. It takes a network.
So are you saying that the hardships that you faced was not having a team?
Yeah, it's not really, not having a team. That was the hardships, trying to put that team together. And, just having that, you're always going to have that worry if everything's going to go well.
And definitely, if you have a team, you're definitely blessed.
With the team, they're going to be all paying taxes with me.
They're going to be
as much, but if you get that money,
you know what I'm saying?
It's
like,
tax time.
It's tax time. Pretty soon it'll be check time.
For real.
So.
Yeah, check time, overdue tax time, but if you don't do tax time, then it's prison time.
Yeah.
And that's real.
That is some very valuable advice. Say that again. If you don't do tax time, you do jail time. Yeah. Straight up. So, and speaking of a legal standpoint, so what are the do's and don'ts when, because everyone knows, you're not supposed to sign a contract without reading it, but that's just not the only thing. So would you find yourself in a situation where the business deal is not what you are expecting? How do you go about that?
The first thing is,
how do you go about the paperwork?
You don't ever want to try to do anything to be rude or burn your bridges. You want to definitely, you want to always try to negotiate, but if it ain't going the right way, always look forward to maybe building later, but if it's not in your best interest, definitely don't do it.
Okay, like go off and think about it, and then if it's a good deal, then you come back. But
if it's good, then you come back.
If it's not, then
and you still can try to keep that relationship with the business, with other business partner, or whatever. Just what's the best deal for you. Even if some deals are that bad, it's just not for us right now. For topic.
I'm glad that you said that, because a lot of people feel like that once they get a deal on the table, they have to automatically take it. But that's when your legal team,
right.
Your expansion is supposed to come in. You don't just, just because it's presented to you, you have every right to call the shots.
Right.
So yes, of course, do not sign anything without reading it, and please read the documents. You know what I mean? Like, reading is fundamental. It's going to save you a lot of time. Please watch the TLC documentary. And you will definitely understand why reading contracts is definitely important. So shout out to those women that definitely led the way. But right now we're talking about males, musicpreneur.
Shout out to the
millennials.
Shout out to all the women, even though we're talking about males. Shout out to the women.
Shout out to the women, the business women.
Homies is doing their thing. Everybody, shout out, man. Shout out.
Shout out. But tell us where we can find you in your business. Like, tell us, do you have a release date yet?
Yeah, so I had an app in Google and Apple stores. Should be by the time y'all see this. Just go download the Makeup Upon Arrival app. It's Makeup Upon Arrival. Also look forward to BYOB launching soon. We're looking at fall 2022, maybe winter the latest.
We are going to pray that the world is still here past the
everything
pandemic, so that we can get these things released.
We get these apps and get these, opportunities and stuff, and a lot more coming out. I don't want to speak too much, but you're just seeing as they come out and reflect trends. And we're just looking forward to building. I got new music coming. Your music, you can find me at DeuceDucartier.com. Check out the website, your music, updates and shows, things like that. We also have MakeupUponArrival.com. Get the app, like I say, on these Apple iOS.
You can get your nails done.
Yeah, you get your nails done.
You get your hair did it.
Your hair, your makeup, whatever, and they come to your house. So it's just like Uber for beauty.
Yeah, beauty DoorDash.
And I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for C.me. Shout out to the queen. I appreciate you having me. You're super wonderful and great. Shout out to Weekbeat.
Could not have done this video cast literally without you.
You're super groovy. I appreciate you having me.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, and you showing nothing but love. So, you're golden. And, you're going to be blessed like tenfold. But we're going to make it work. You already know what it is. That's the gang I'm rocking with. No disrespect to no other gangs, but MUA, Makeup Upon Arrival is what I'm rocking with.
See me.
See me in the building. C.me gang in the building. And look, I love y'all.
This is MOM, Males, Music, and Millennials. Oh my. We are signing out of this first video cast.